Hey, this is Chris with Winemaker TV, and this is my first live tasting. So if you like beer, if you like wine, and if you like cider, and you want to make it at home, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification. So whenever I make another wine or make another beer or cider, you'll get notified and you can check it out. So today is Friday and it's tasting day. So I'm going to be tasting two things today. I'll be tasting my a pale ale I made, and I will also be tasting my mango cider. So first off, I like using things like recycled, kind of upcycled kind of thing. You can get these Grolsch bottles with the flip tops for about the same price as you can buy bottles where you have the cap and all that, and they come filled with beer. So that's a little tip. If you're going to buy bottles, make sure they come with something in them and you can reuse them. So these would be carbonated. So what do you do to carbonate when you go to bottle? Add a little bit more sugar. It's called priming them. So you add a little bit more sugar, it restarts the yeast. So when it restarts the yeast, you have this top on it. The carbon dioxide is trapped, gets dissolved into the beer or the cider, or if it's in champagne for wine, it becomes champagne or sparkling wine. So I've already opened this, but when you open them, you should get a. That's the. So this is the pale ale. Let's see what it tastes like. Pour easily into the glass. When you're making your home brew at home, I always pour in a glass because when you, this is called bottle conditioning. When you bottle condition your beer and your cider, I think I'm gonna make a mess. When you bottle condition your cider, you'll get some of the little yeast at the bottom. So you want to put it in a glass so you don't have that little taste at the end. So here is the look at a pale ale, so we'll give a little taste of that. Ooh, a lot of foam on it. Pretty color, pretty amber color. You can see my Falcons logo. Go Falcons! We're gonna beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Monday night. So this is a American pale ale that I made. It's got a real hoppy taste, similar to even though this is not a lager, this is a pale ale. It tastes real similar to the Boston lager, just the plain Boston lager. So I'm not a big beer drinker. So what do you think about it?
I like it.
You like it too? That's my wife over there. Get another taste. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. For my first beer, it's pretty good. All right, now we're going to try out my mango cider. This is a cider I made. See if you can hear the. Yeah, there we go. This is a cider made in the primary, just straight cider. And then I transferred it to secondary, added frozen mango to it. And it should be real clear. Okay, look how clear that is. And you notice the difference between a cider and a beer. Cider, they're both sparkling. As you can see, the beer has a head on it. That is because the protein gluten in a beer kind of holds the carbonation in and makes it foam up like that. When you look at a cider, you won't get that head, but you will if you can see that. You see the sparkling bubbles in it. And folks like me, I don't tolerate gluten very well, so that's why I like ciders. And honestly, they taste better to me anyway. So let's see what this tastes like. Ooh, that's good. Real good cider with a taste, with just a hint of a mango, like the Dr. Pepper commercial. Just a kiss. I don't know if y'all can hear my Roxy girl over here. She's snoring away. Say hey. You ain't impressed. All right. So thank you for watching. And if you're new here again, and if you want to see how beer, cider, and wine are made, hit the subscribe button. And coming up next week, I'll be making for you a strawberry wine. So this is Chris with Winemaker TV. That's all there is today. Live stream is out.